What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the All Elite Wrap Up here at the Turnbuckle Tavern. It is me, Thomas Montalto, the OG Fit Kid.
And before you introduce me, I'm going to stop you right there. I'm changing my name to Mr. All Elite Freemz.
Mr. All Elite.
Because I have been here consistently every episode.
You are the Cal
week after week after week. I'm the workhorse. I am the Orange Cassidy of the All Elite Wrap Up.
You certainly are the Al Ripken, the staple of the wrap up, because you are here week in, week out. Freemz don't miss, so But here we are.
Oh, that's the Cal Ripken joke. I gotcha. I should let you slide that in there. I like that.
Yeah. So it's another week. AEW in the books. Here we are.
Good week.
Good week. I have not seen Dynamite because of a power outage at my house. I have it downloaded, so I mean, I could have watched it since then. I've just worked since then.
So you guys get to watch me spoil Dynamite for Tom.
That's all right. I did see Collision last night, so I'm all caught up on that. Freemz, let's just get right into it. What did I
said? Collision just kind of felt like a continuation of Dynamite, honestly. Minus a few key things, and one of the things you already saw.
Yeah.
The show kicked off with Orange Cassidy. He comes out to the ring. It felt kind of weird at first. I was like, because he was just like, he didn't say much, as Orange Cassidy tends to not do.
Yeah, he never says much, Freemz.
And but it was like, why even have him come out? But they're teasing something there, because then MOX comes out for a match, and you see Orange Cassidy just kind of pause at the end of the ramp. I don't think it's there. I honestly think because of this I think he's going to end up going after MOX again for that belt.
Oh.
I really do.
Back, you think?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
at least attempt to.
At WRESTLEDREAM, I wonder.
I could see it. I could see it. Also, we didn't start with news. Don't we usually start with news? Because we do got some news. Well, never mind. The news will kind of come up on Collision. So
okay,
we'll bring it up then.
Okay. I mean, do you have any other news?
Not that I can think of. CM Punk's going to Impact.
Is that confirmed?
No, not at all.
They can't even afford to buy him lunch. Never mind the contract he would want.
Yeah. Did you see my post?
Which one?
In the Tavern group chat?
Probably.
So there's a clip that went viral of Trinity.
Okay.
Jumping off the top rope. She like twerks on the top rope off to the table. And I noticed that CM Punk liked the post. And I haven't seen him active anywhere on social media. So it's funny that he liked the post.
I just wonder if there was a chance he even goes back to WWE. I can't imagine that he would.
No, I actually, at this point, I'll be surprised if he doesn't.
Really? I think he wants to, just to stick it to AEW.
I think Triple H wants him there.
And I said that I think I might have said it to Mike today. I said it to somebody. I said, watch wherever he goes. He's going to act like the perfect little angel and get into no shit at all.
I think one thing, WWE is big enough to contain him at this point.
Yeah.
Which, last time his contract ended.
Yeah.
And he left.
Oh, no,
he wasn't causing a big shitstorm while he was there, though.
No, not at all. I mean, his thing was with the doctor. Yeah. I mean, he didn't like WWE booking while he was there, but let's be honest, who did? It was garbage.
Sure.
I mean, he did speak out about that, obviously.
He would have stayed there. WWE booking got good right after he left. I feel like there for that stretch.
I don't know if we got good after he left.
Oh, really? Yeah, well, ain't kind of why it was there. Bray Wyatt stuff.
Okay. That story was great.
The Shield getting like strong as shit and then breaking apart.
Yeah.
Sting, which wasn't good, but could have been good.
It could have been good. Doesn't count.
Lesnar streak or Undertaker losing the streak to Lesnar.
It's just when there's only one good thing happening, does that mean WWE is good? No.
I just listed a bunch of things though.
Yeah, but they were all
the revival was there.
Not all at once. There was several. There was always one thing. Now WWE actually has multiple things at once.
I disagree. I think that stretch from like 2015 to like 2018 was pretty good.
I'd have to go back and look, but like the Wyatt family was amazing.
Yeah. What about the Shield versus Evolution?
Versus Evolution?
Yeah. You don't remember that Extreme Rules?
No.
Come on, guy.
Yeah, I do remember the
Wyatt. Awesome. You don't remember Seth Rollins going over the concourse? On the Randy Orton through the tables, man?
No.
That's like one of my favorite Shield matches ever.
Really?
The Shield versus Evolution.
Okay. Who was in the match? Who was in the Evolution team?
It was Batista, Randy Orton, and Triple H.
Oh wow, that's crazy. They
Yeah.
they reunited then?
That's what after that. That's whenever Rollins teamed up with basically the new corporation, the Authority.
Oh.
Shortly after that.
I have most of that blocked out because of how bad everything was back then.
That shit was so good. You didn't like the Rollins run with the Authority? Anyways, this is an AEW show.
I've never been the biggest Rollins guy, but
oh, you're such a hater. All right.
I'm not a hater.
Rollins is my favorite thing in WWE.
Oh, really? Not
probably like a top 5 all-timer for me.
Wow.
Even, yeah.
That's something.
Big fan.
That's crazy. Okay.
Also, we could have got AJ Styles, CM Punk. AJ Styles showed up afterwards.
Yeah.
Which they have classic rivalries back in the day. So,
well, listen, maybe we get it again now.
Also, have you seen what Meltzer said?
No, what did he say?
He said he wouldn't be surprised and put it out of the question for AEW to sign CM Punk again.
I wouldn't be shocked.
I would.
It's funny that he's saying that.
I would like to see what the contract looked like.
It'd be a much different contract. That much I agree.
Yeah.
It would not be similar. And I also think mandatory for him coming back. I think that Tony Khan would want him going for anger management lessons or something.
It's possible. Very possible.
I could definitely see that being part of the deal. Didn't they make Sammy Guevara go through something like? Oh, that was after he made the comments came out 7 years later that he made about Sasha.
Yeah.
So you get punished 7 years later. Yeah.
Also, other Zilla Fatu no longer with Reality of Wrestling.
Oh wow!
I'm trying to see how many of those dudes WWE tries to pick up.
Any of the Fatus.
But
all right, so let's get back into AEW Dynamite.
Yeah, so yeah, Orange Cassidy comes out. There's a match between Moxley and AR Fox for the title.
Yeah,
Intercontinental Championship. Sorry, it's the. I have a hard time calling it anything but that. International Championship.
International, yep.
But Orange Cassidy, they show him like not leaving the ring for a minute. He just kind of pauses, like he's like conflicted or something. So I don't know. Something's gonna happen there.
I like it. Story, baby.
The match was okay. I mean, AR Fox is a good worker, I think. I really like him. Obviously, he's not going to win the title from Mox. It's one of those matches. Then Darby Allin came out afterwards to check on AR Fox. And Nick Wayne, you see Nick Wayne watching from the backstage area.
Oh, okay.
Christian and Luchasaurus walk up to him and made fun of Buddy Wayne again, of course, but also was like, are you sure you want Darby to be your mentor? That could be a much better mentor, all this stuff. So that's come up with something. And I thought of this too. Recently I saw that, I think it was Sean Sapp posted a thing from Cage Match. Edge wrestled Buddy Wayne.
Did he really?
In WWE, 1998.
I didn't know Buddy Wayne was ever in WWE.
It was probably a jobber match.
Yeah.
It was on like Saturday night something.
Oh, wow.
I could see. Could you imagine Edge coming out to
help?
Not to help Christian, but to help
Nick Wayne.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to come back. If they're going to reunite, they have to reunite Edge and Christian. They can't be against each other.
I don't think it's a good idea to put them together.
No?
Maybe for one match before it's all over.
Maybe you start them together and then they go their separate ways. They need a little tag team run if they're going to be in AEW. They got to fight FTR. They got to fight.
I think they were not a tag team longer than they were a tag team.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure they were not, but they would just. That's how they started. They were a great tag team. They're
I think it's much. I would rather them do. I think this is much better storytelling than just having them tag up because for the sake of it.
Maybe just
even Edge as a heel would be completely different than the type of heel Christian is for one thing.
Oh yeah.
And
eventually you have to get the tag team run.
Yeah, I say before it's all over.
Yeah.
But it would be cool to be like, he could just be like, I wrestled Buddy Wayne. He was a good wrestler, blah, 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 all this shit. And
Yeah.
also, they're building Luchasaurus up to be a monster. If you haven't noticed.
I don't like when he starts making the grunting noises. It's like,
It's a little bit silly.
yes.
It wouldn't be as bad if I hadn't seen him so much on Being the Elite.
Oh, really? Was he on B? Oh, yeah.
Back in the day when they used to do those like lunch episodes where they would eat with a wrestler and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It feels goofier.
Yeah. I don't know. I hear him grunting. I don't mind the character. Just, he doesn't need to grunt. It's too sports entertainment. It's worse than sports entertainment.
Yeah. Then we had Chris Statlander versus Emi Sakura.
Wasn't that an actress?
Huh?
Wasn't that an actress, Emi Sakura?
She's like a legendary Japanese wrestler.
Oh, that's not who I'm thinking
I
of.
think she's like in her 40s.
Oh.
It was a good match. Obviously, Statlander wins.
Goes on to Collision, and Jade is back.
What?
Jade is back.
I know.
That happened.
But we jumped way ahead.
Well, I figured we talked about Statlander.
Oh, yeah. Jade's back. Well, we'll get there when we get there. But it was pretty cool. You're right. Jade is back.
Ooh, touchdown, 34-0.
Jesus. I need Barkley to put numbers for fantasy.
Well, I don't think that's happening.
I just need him to get like one touchdown, okay? Just one.
Well, he could get a touchdown. It's 33-0.
Hey, what's up, Tyson? How you doing?
Tyson here tonight. What's up, Tyson?
Looks like he's confused his tease for his was.
What's
up, Tyson? We had after that we had Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara. What's their tag team called? The Sexy Lads or something like that.
Lay
Sex Gods.
Yes, Lay Sex Gods. Hey yo, he's got the keyboard fixed. Bad guy.
Hit 2, Cheeto. Sorry. Little Scott Hall joke there with tease. Sorry, Tyson.
Oh boy. All right.
I'm starting to wonder if your real name is Ison Ireve. Never mind. I can't even say it because it doesn't work with laws.
Want some meat edibles before the show.
Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara. Yeah, like Sex Gods versus Aussie Open. I'm typing in the dark. Yeah, you're fine. Just ribbing you a little bit.
We're just having fun, Tyson. Go Cowboys.
Do you like the Cowboys?
Yes.
Ugh. Birds, man.
Oh God.
The Eagles.
I know what you meant. I have to hear about enough of that crap at work.
They won.
Yeah, well, no thanks to themselves.
No. The defense won it for him.
Yeah. They're off at all. 33-0.
So yeah, Sex Gods, they managed to win. But
I think I saw this also.
Yeah,
bumps them.
They bump each other during the match. After the match, they get into it. They have a little Sammy Guevara gives him a good shove. Security has to come to the ring. Sammy Guevara leaves to the crowd.
Yeah.
Curious to see where this goes next.
But they have a match at Grand Slam.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's where it's going, Freemz.
Yeah. We haven't got to that part of the show yet. All right. No, I forgot about that. A lot was going on this week.
Yeah.
Then we had MJF coming out to speak. MJF and Samoa Joe have a great back and forth.
That was so good.
It was so good.
I had no power, but I watched that on my phone.
Yeah. It's so good, man.
It was great. Samoa Joe is just finally being used the way he should be used.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I think this is definitely where AEW needed to go post Punk.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Just their back and forth is so good. MJF is just so good on the mic to begin with.
Oh yeah.
Samoa Joe is better than what I remember. I like the joke where MJF makes a ice cream truck joke because Samoa Joe's bigger.
Yeah.
And then Samoa Joe comes back with, last time I was in an ice cream truck, I was on the #1 show on the other company's network.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, that's so good.
Yeah.
A lot of WWE references here in this back and forth.
I know, tons of them.
They go back to, I think MJF actually mentions NXT by name.
Yeah, he did. He said NXT.
And I love the line of Joe being like, he's like, I didn't view you as just some kid. I viewed you as some little bitch. I was like, damn.
That was a good one too.
Yeah, MJF gets the low blow on him.
I see some of these guys like Samoa Joe and Malachi Black and Buddy Matthews. All these people WWE let go. Just think of how good WWE
Oh,
would
there
be.
is some news. Did
Okay.
you hear about Brody King?
Broke in the sand?
Yeah, did you hear how he broke it?
Yeah, punching a wall at Wembley.
Ever being mad about CM Punk getting fired?
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Yeah. There's a lot of guys who are mad, I heard. So,
Yeah, you only hear about the people who were supposedly happy.
yes, of course.
Yeah, it's
There's so
shame.
many people who are upset. So,
Yeah, and like a lot of my favorite people are the ones who are upset.
of course.
I can't imagine Danhausen was happy about it.
Do you think FTR wishes they didn't sign that long-term deal right about now?
They seem pretty happy. Like they're doing some good work right now. I don't know. I think they're where they want to be, regardless.
I think that's definitely true because he doesn't want to do that the travel of WWE.
Yeah,
He likes getting to be home with his wife and kid on the weekend, and there's a lot to be said about getting to have that.
you know, wrestling is how he feeds his wife and kids.
Exactly. Exactly.
As he has said in the past.
So,
Yeah, great confrontation. I also love the joke he being like, what seems to be the problem, kid?
yeah.
And MJF just fucking just how it goes right through him. Great back and forth. A+ all around.
Agreed. Just keep showing me more Samoa Joe.
Yeah, absolutely. We got Roderick Strong in his first match back since the neck injury that's been plaguing him.
Yeah.
Also, people say that he's been wearing the neck brace at airports.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's like full in. He's wearing
That's
it everywhere.
awesome. I love when people do that. Not many people like to live it anymore.
Yeah.
You get kudos from me when you do.
But this match actually was great. People forget Roderick Strong and Trent Beretta, great wrestlers, even though they're not utilized very often.
Yeah.
Great workers, man.
I think we'll see a lot more of Roderick going forward.
But even though, because this was for a continuation of the World Title Eliminator Tournament,
Yeah.
Joe's winning that tournament.
Oh, no doubt about it.
But I think this will eventually something with it. I think we're going to get Adam Cole versus Roderick at Arthur Ashe.
Yeah, I bet you we do.
Then we got Swerve Strickland coming out the roast Hangman Page, basically.
Did he call him a peg warmer?
No, but he was saying stuff like, if I got like talk about how like where he spends everyone, how he gets opportunities that Swerve doesn't get, and if Swerve got the opportunities that Page got, he'd be the champion by now.
Oh wow.
Also, I love Prince Nana. That dance he does every time they come out to the ring, it's so good. He just signed a multi-year deal with AEW, by the way.
Oh wow, more news.
Yeah. More news. Then I guess if I recall correctly, Swerve mentioned his family. His Hangman goes back in to try to attack him because Swerve was obviously trying to set up a match, and Hangman's like, "Get to the back of the line. I'm not going to let you cut the line just because you're out here talking trash." And then they says something about his kids or something. I can't remember. Hangman come in to try to hit him, and then Brian Cage runs in and power bombs his ass. It was a pretty good back and forth, though. It was good.
Okay.
Very good. Hangman Page shouted out the teachers because he won that thing. He used to be a teacher, I guess.
Yeah, like I say, he used to be like a history teacher, right?
Yeah. Also, I love that. One of my favorite.
That explains a lot about his lack of personality. If he was a
yeah. One about also my favorite parts was Swerve Strickland said, after being in a coffin for almost 2 weeks, you get a little clarity.
That's
pretty good. I also made fun of Hangman for not getting any. Here's the quote here: "You haven't gotten any new wrestling gear in almost a year now. You haven't gotten any new merchandise on the website in almost a year. You got a whole new contract extension, so you've been eating good, and it's been showing."
That's a good one.
Roasting them hard. Yeah. Then for another Grand Slam World Title Eliminator, these fucking tournaments and eliminators, man. It's like one of my least favorite. Like, it's fine every now and then, but I think Tony Khan uses that as a vehicle too much.
Dude, I love a good tournament, but this is ridiculous.
It's like every other month.
It seems like it's more than that.
Yeah.
Really does.
Sometimes we'll have two going on simultaneously.
Yes.
Like we did with the tag team and the Owen Hart.
And now all of a sudden every title has the open challenge, it seems like. You notice that too? It's like, slow down. I'll keep the open challenge to one title. Keep this going once. You don't need to do multiple tournaments at a time. You don't need to do all this crazy stuff you're doing. Calm down. Just calm down. Calm down. Okay.
We had Darby Allin versus Nick Wayne.
Oh, how was that?
It was a pretty good match. It was a really good match. Obviously, Darby Allin wins. He had Christian Cage on commentary.
Oh, wow. That must have been good.
They showed up mid-match too. They showed up in the middle of the match.
Oh, nice.
And then walked to the Christian Cage. I would love to see him be an announcer after he's done wrestling because he is just good at it. He's going to be a great heel announcer.
You know, and I noticed this on Collision last night too, how they're going Christian and Luchasaurus are the ones going after Darby still.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
I think it has a little bit to do with Nick Wayne too. I'm telling you, I think. Which, you know what's weird? Do you think Edge still might be in WWE secretly? Well, they added him to the new SmackDown opening thing.
Well, I mean, he's still signed till the end of September.
Yeah, maybe.
Even though he finished out all his matches.
But yeah, that was the main event.
All right. Last night we get to Collision.
You don't go over Rampage?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that show. I never watched
it. It was good. Samoa Joe was on there.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, there's several good matches actually. It didn't feel like a Rampage when I was watching. It felt like a Rampage due to like lack of story.
Okay.
But you had they were continuing the Grand Slam World Title Eliminator. Okay. And we had Samoa Joe versus Jeff Hardy.
Oh wow.
For that. Let's just go in order real quick. We had Penta El Zero versus Jay Lethal.
Oh.
That was a World Title Eliminator match. It was good. I was expecting it to be better.
Okay.
Just because Jay Lethal and Penta are both great wrestlers. Wasn't bad. It was entertaining to watch. Penta got his mask pulled off, which seems to happen every time he wrestles a heel now.
That's true.
Like it's not as surprising now when it happens. They need to quit doing that every match. And save it when they're trying to give someone some real heat. It might even be too late for that now.
Yeah, I think it is too late. I think you're right.
But yeah, it was a good match. Penta wins. I'm tired of Jeff Jarrett. Then we had this is another fun match. We had Sheeta, Ska Blue, and Baker versus Valkyrie, Bunny, and Anna Jay. You probably already guess who won that by listening to the people just listing the match. Jericho. One of the cool parts is Jericho mentioned that Anna won't talk to him backstage.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah,
that's cool.
But Sheeta was upset with Blue and Baker after the match and just walked backstage, wouldn't bump fists with them or anything.
Oh wow.
God, I love Scott Blue. I ain't gonna say anything.
Freemz,
I ain't gonna say nothing.
You have a napkin there to wipe your chin.
Oh man, you see that new photo shoot? Good lord!
You're looking at that picture again, aren't you?
It's saved in the background of my phone.
No, it's not.
Nah, I'm kidding.
It's a pretty amazing photo. I will say that.
Another cool match. We had Young Bucks versus Daddy Magic and Cool Hand Ange.
Oh wow! Who won?
Right. But it wasn't quite a squash, but it was almost all entirely Young Bucks offense.
I'd like to hear that.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it was one of those matches where I don't know. It didn't seem necessary. I don't know why they did it.
All right.
I think they just did it to have the Young Bucks on Rampage.
That could be.
Then we Samoa Joe versus Jeff Hardy. Can you guess who wins that one? Actually, you know what? It was a really solid match.
Oh yeah,
it really was. Like Samoa Joe, was definitely the dominant person in it, but it went 12 minutes. I mean, it was a long match.
Wow.
Yeah. He's also like Jeff Hardy's just so over. He always will be, I guess.
Yeah.
He deserves it. That's Rampage.
Now
Rampage is Collision. Now you can go to Collision, which you can speak more on.
Hey.
That's why I kind of sped through everything else.
Moron?
Huh?
Not a moron.
No, I said that you can speak more on.
Oh, I thought you told me you could speak, moron.
No. I
know you didn't.
Good Lord, no.
I guess my joke wasn't funny.
Yeah, it was fun. I thought you actually thought I called you a moron, though.
I was kidding.
Gotcha.
You need to learn my sense of humor, Freemz.
You should tell better jokes.
Hey, I need to get my sound effects up here. Have a boo. Darn it. So we get Moxley in the opening match on Collision.
Yeah.
Who do you fight? I forgot who he before.
Huh?
Who do you fight?
Andretti. Action Andretti.
Oh, Action Andretti. Dude, Action Andretti is so good.
He is.
Like, this kid has got such a future ahead of him. I love
25 years old.
25 years old.
Yeah.
He's so good in there. He's put it like, I can't wait to see more of this kid, but like Mox put him over pretty good during the match. Do you notice that too?
Yeah. I like that move. He was like stomping his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
It was really, really good. Mox does not lose the title. He retains it.
Yeah, I really thought he was going to lose.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been cool if he did, though, because how Andretti actually upset Jericho. And didn't he have another upset also when he started? I'm always there for that sort of stuff. But what was next, Freemz? You got it up?
Yeah, it's Chris Statlander versus Robin Renegade.
Robin Renegade. We haven't seen Robin Renegade in a while.
Well, they were on TV a little while back, right?
I know I saw her somewhere.
Charlotte.
Yeah.
How come it's always Robin?
They might have been at the Collision I was at. I wonder. Oh, it might. You know what I'm thinking? I remember they might have been on a Ring of Honor tapings.
But we know the real reason why Chris Statlander was in a squash match for the TBS Championship Open Challenge.
Yes.
Because we got the return of Jade Cargill.
Jade comes out, offers her hand,
Yeah.
picks her up, and then she puts her in a finishing maneuver and sends her.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're going with
The title.
She doesn't need that title back.
Yeah, it's. I think they're gonna have You think they're gonna have Statlander go over on her?
Maybe they should have a regular match where Statlander does go over. I don't know. Like they could have separated her from this title. She doesn't need another run with this title.
Who's the women's champion again?
Soraya.
I'm just kidding. I'm being an asshole.
It
needs to be Jade. Jade got a huge pop. She posed with the belt. She's going for the belt.
Yeah.
She posed with the belt after the attack.
I just think she needs to stay away from that one.
Yeah, I don't think just none of it makes sense.
No, you have the perfect opportunity to separate her from that title, not having to fight Statlander again, and you're not taking it.
Now you're setting her up to lose again.
Yeah, I don't like that if that's what they're doing.
Yeah. Then we had Bullet Club Gold versus the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
The Mighty Morphin Power. And we got the cutout of Jay White again.
Yeah. We had Aerostar, Metalik, Gravity. I should make all these guys are beasts, good wrestlers.
Oh, Gravity.
He's good. He's a good wrestler.
But with him walking down to the ring like there was no gravity was cracking me up.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm not even going to pretend to pronounce like I can pronounce the other guy's name. Actually, I am Dios del Inframundo.
Okay.
I just love Bullet Club Gold.
I do too.
Actually, one of them didn't show up because it ended up being 3-on-3, right?
Jay White wasn't out there.
Who didn't show up on the other team?
Oh, I don't even know.
Was it Metalik?
I have no clue.
I think it was. I think Metalik didn't show up either.
The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Juice Robinson is just such a amazing.
Yeah, it was Metalik that stepped out.
Yeah. Juice is so good. I love everything Juice does.
Post CM Punk, Bullet Club Gold is my favorite thing in AEW. I like them more than FTR. I like them more than Young Bucks. I'm not saying they're better wrestlers or anything. I just like that. Like they're entertaining. They can wrestle.
They're so entertaining.
They're my favorite type of heel you can possibly have.
Yep.
I just enjoy them. They feel more like anti-heroes than heels at this point.
Yeah.
They're so over. They're funny. I don't know. I just can't say enough about these dudes. I think we're not even getting Ass Boys chance anymore.
Yeah, that's true. Oh shit, you're right. You know, I realize Juice Robinson is like a mixture of Brian Pillman, Macho Man, and the Missing Link.
I can see it. You
put those three together, and you got Juice Robinson.
I don't know who the Missing Link is.
You don't know who the Missing Link is?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't watch WWF back in the 80s?
I was born in 89, Tom.
All right. Thanks for joining us. I was 14 years old.
Missing Link, WWF.
I can't believe you've never heard of the Missing Link.
Looks like old Greg. You ever seen old Greg? Old Greg?
Who's old Greg?
You never seen old Greg from the Mighty Boosh? It's like a British comedy show. Old Greg.
Bobby Heenan managed the Missing Link.
Well, I'm sure he held a lot of titles.
Now you're gonna run down a Missing Link foxhole and be watching videos.
I assure you that I am not. I promise you, I will not be doing that.
What's so wrong with the Missing Link?
To that hair. What is this?
The Missing Link.
He has a Wikipedia page. Oh, he passed away.
Yeah.
He died near when I graduated high school.
They were making a Missing Link LJN, but it never got released.
Long battle lung cancer. Anyways, Missing Link, folks. Old Greg.
I can't believe you never heard of the Missing Link.
Never heard of him.
You ever hear of Big John Studd?
Yeah.
Okay. You ever heard of King Kong Bundy?
Yeah.
Never hear of the Missing Link.
I don't think you think Missing Link's on the level of King Kong Bundy and Big John Studd as far as like
No,
being super exactly.
but you ever hear of well, you know somebody
It's
else.
like asking someone in 30 years from now if they've heard of Boogeyman. No one's gonna remember Boogeyman.
I think he will remember.
Or Shane Helms back when he was Sugar Shane.
You ever hear of the Berserker?
No. Oh wait, maybe. This is the Viking dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the Berserker.
Okay. Just on all these weird.
Yeah, I never heard the Missing Link. Anyways. Fun match. I feel like something happened here. I'm drawing a blank. You watched it too. Didn't Eddie Kingston had an interview segment?
Yeah. Yeah, he had a funny one with Renee. No, wasn't he face to face with Claudio?
Yes. Yeah.
Sit down. That was good. It was
It
almost
was good.
made Claudio seem interesting.
Very good. Yeah. I like both of those dudes. Yeah, they had the sit down interview. Kingston offered up his New Japan openweight championship for Castagnoli's. Castagnoli said Kingston owed him a handshake.
Yeah.
Because he wouldn't give him a handshake at the Ring of Honor fight before Kingston or Claudio left for Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be. They can put on a hell of a match.
Yeah. Eddie can make you care about people that have no charisma like Claudio.
Mm-hmm. Then next we have Ray Phoenix versus Angelico.
Yes.
Phoenix
is so good too.
A lot of I don't know. This is one thing I could say about post-Punk Collision. Every match almost every match was predictable. Moxley versus Andretti, you know who's winning that.
Yeah.
Statlander versus Robin Renegade, you know who's winning that. Bullet Club Gold versus a bunch of guys from AAA, you know who's winning that. Ray Phoenix versus Angelico, you know who's winning that.
Yeah.
Like it seemed like they didn't have a lot of booking like that before.
No, and I'm gonna try not to blame anyone yet, and hopefully they get back on track with that.
Yeah.
But a lot of the guys we were seeing like every week with the slow stories continuing, kind of feel like they've been shoved aside already.
Yeah.
Like we haven't seen House of Black in a few weeks now.
We haven't because Brody broke his hand, but
yeah, we haven't seen like it seems like they kind of cooled off the Miro and Hobbs thing. They're just down to vignettes. You know, we got that little glimpse of Andrade this week. He hasn't really been on lately.
We had some. Do we have like a backstage? I think it was off. When did his hot flexible wife do the thing?
Last night.
Okay.
That was just a one little segment. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So next we had Darby Allin versus Roderick Strong.
Yep.
This is one of the more I'm not sure who's going to win this match situations.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. You know, Roderick Strong comes up with the win. You had Luchasaurus and Christian in there again. They were
dude, I was just thinking I think we might actually see Roderick Strong win. And that way they get to hold off the Samoa Joe match to the pay-per-view.
It's possible.
Wouldn't be shocked to see that.
It wouldn't shock me. So our Darby Allin gets jumped before the match, shows him skateboarding backstage.
Yeah.
Fucking Luchasaurus throws him like he's fucking a lawn dart. He throws him like I'm reading this off Bleacher Report. Threw him like Kevin Nash through Rey Mysterio whenever Kevin Nash threw him against that truck.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
I like how Darby Allin still crawls his way to the ring. Nick Wayne tries to talk him out of it. At this point, I had a good feeling Roderick Strong was going to win, but then Darby Allin goes on to put on a decent match with him.
Yeah.
Roderick Strong gets on offense quick, obviously, but it's kept starting to come back.
Sometimes my body hurts watching Darby take those beatings.
That one spot where he went out of the ring
On a
into
he did the backbreaker on the top turnbuckle.
Yeah.
Oh, and he bounced down, hit the canvas to the floor. Oh, know exactly the spot you're talking about. That was painful.
I was like, AR Fox comes out to kind of help support him, and Nick Wayne keeps telling him to go away. But I was talking about the suicide dive when he went to do the suicide dive out of the ring.
Yeah,
and he landed on the barricade.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to watch.
It is. It hurts.
Penta versus Samoa Joe. Even this, like, even though it's two big names, you knew Samoa Joe was going to win this.
Yeah.
Still good match. I love style clashes like this.
Yeah.
Because they wrestle so different.
Yep.
But Samoa Joe is such a veteran that he can work with anyone. Penta can work pretty much with anyone. One of the coolest matches I've seen this year was Penta versus QT Marshall at Triple Mania.
What?
Yeah, they had an ambulance match.
Wow.
Yeah, watch it, man. It was like a month or two ago.
They said QT Marshall's in it, and that guy's the worst.
He's a good worker.
You
gotta watch him in that match.
Every time he's on my TV on AEW, I'm like, this guy never deserves to be on TV.
They don't book him correctly.
I
mean, they book him correct. He serves his purpose there, but not only was it a good match, QT Marshall won.
Yeah, that's crazy. He won a belt there too, didn't he?
Huh?
He won there.
Not in that match.
No, but yeah, he did win one of their. We should just let him stay there. That's what we should do. Work on him.
Yeah, it was I felt like Dynamite was a little bit better this week than.
You know what the problem with QT Marshall is? He has the charisma of a banana.
I say it's false. He does so good in AAA. They book him like a lot meaner over there.
That might work.
Yeah, it's just booking.
Yeah.
This is the first time since Collision started where I could say Dynamite was better than Collision.
Wow.
Also, no,
Collision wasn't bad this week. I don't think Collision was bad.
It wasn't bad. It just wasn't as good as Dynamite.
No, but it's also losing. Isn't it starting to lose its unique feel that it had?
I feel like it is. People may disagree with me.
Yeah.
Because I felt like a lot of it was a continuation of Dynamite.
Yeah, it didn't feel like it did in other weeks. They even cut down the vignettes in the beginning of the show, the opening interviews that it usually starts with.
I'm having a lot of brain fog too, remembering when stuff happened.
Yeah.
Because I've been in and out of the hospital this last week, which I'm good now, which is good. So
that's great.
But I've had to I don't know. It's hard to focus on everything going on because I felt like the Acclaim did something.
Oh, they were on at some point. When did I see them? I might have seen them on Dynamite. I seen them on one of their shows.
When did they show the new belts?
Last week.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we've gone over everything though.
Yeah, we did. We hit it all. You know what? Next week, who knows who'll be here? If it'll be Freemz and somebody.
Or maybe just Freemz, you never know.
Might just be just Freemz discussing AEW.
Are you out next week?
No, I think I'm free as of now.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I should be there Sunday. So. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, before we head out of here tonight, why don't we tell the people where they could go? No, I don't mean there. I mean go to theturnbuckletavern.com. Get all of our links. Follow us everywhere you possibly can. Follow, like, subscribe, rate, review. Helps so much. Can you do it for us? Can you tell a friend? It truly, truly helps. I think that's it, Freemz. Any closing comments?
Come follow me at twitch.tv/Freemz. Now that I'm healthy, I'll be streaming full time.
Twitch.tv/Freemz. Follow him. I'm gonna pop up on one of his shows one of these days. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be drunk. So
Probably, I'm gonna have to do one soon. Probably,
Tequila Tom will have to make his comeback.
maybe next weekend.
All right.
Because the Eagles play Thursday.
Oh, they play this Thursday?
Yeah.
Well, that sucks. Work is gonna be dead. Whenever there's an Eagles game.
They don't watch it there?
Oh my god, the poker room is empty during an Eagles game.
Oh.
Very sorry to hear that. All right, guys, let's get out of here. Until next week, for Freemz, for Tom, for Mike, love, peace, and pro wrestling.